Hello and welcome. I'm Inger Marie Feldgren Christensen from the University of Southern Denmark. In this video, I'd like to present my PLN, my personal learning network, to you. I'll explain why I started growing my personal learning network, what tools I use, what connecting with other people means to me, and the benefits as I see them. I'll end the video by explaining what I see as the easiest way to maintain and keep growing your PLN. It all started approximately 2 years ago when I enrolled in my first MOOC in the spring of 2013. It was a MOOC on open education offered by Open University in UK. It was on master's level, worth 100 hours of work. It lasted 7 weeks and included 7 different modules. There were around 550 participants doing this particular MOOC. There was no e-learning platform connected to the MOOC. Instead, all activities and materials were openly available on a website. The MOOC was based on activities in which you were asked to read texts on the various topics, watch videos, etc. You also had to create your own blog and write blog entries in response to the questions posed in the activities. Reading and commenting on the blog entries of other participants was also part of the MOOC. The most exciting part, however, was receiving comments to your own blog posts and to enter into dialogue with other participants. But the challenge was how to make yourself heard and create attention among the other more than 500 participants. How do you connect successfully and create a good dialogue? There was a blog aggregator connected to the MOOC where you could register your blog. When adding the relevant hashtag to each blog post you wrote, the blog aggregator would locate and display your blog entry. You therefore only had to go to the blog aggregator to browse through the blog entries posted by the various participants on their personal blogs. Still, there was an awful lot of names and people to relate to since there were more than 500 participants doing the MOOC. I noticed, however, that one participant had created a Google Plus group for participants doing the Open Education MOOC. I asked to be enrolled, and suddenly my world was transformed. I started doing what the other participants did, posting a short note whenever I had written a blog entry, including the link to this blog entry. Very soon the comments started arriving. At the same time, I concentrated my reading and my commenting to the blog posts of the other people in the Google Plus group. As you can see, only 157 out of the more than 500 participants had joined the Google Plus group. Only around 10% of these 157 members were active though. I felt that I really connected with people in the Google Plus group and managed to build professional relationships with them. It was a very supportive environment where people focused on reading each other's contributions and making both helpful and supportive comments. The Google Plus group helped me build a personal learning network, transforming strangers to fellow learners on the Open Education MOOC. As you can see, I had a lot of comments on my final MOOC activity. But what are the benefits of growing a PLN? Why not just use your close colleagues at work? Well, when growing an online PLN, you get the opportunity to create a global network. You'll find that because people in your PLN come from very different backgrounds, countries and cultures, they'll be able to add new perspectives and can really challenge your way of seeing things. Also, a PLN works as a filter, narrowing down the stream of information, identifying and sharing the most relevant bits and pieces, thus making it easier for you to obtain new and relevant information. You will also find that a PLN can facilitate meaningful exchange of knowledge and experiences. When building your own PLN, take care to include people who share your interests. Such people might be scarce locally, but when you look globally, there are many who share your interests. It can be difficult to maintain and keep growing your PLN. I found out that blogging is time consuming, so now I stick to microblogging via primarily Twitter and occasionally Google+. The main point is to keep connecting to relevant people across the globe. Remember that PLNs, personal learning networks, are about people. Tools are only points of connection. I hope you enjoyed my presentation of my PLN. Bye for now.